morning. It is 8 o'clock on this June 23rd. Thanks so much for joining us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Stephanie Joseph.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot coming your way this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
Our Christian Garzone is live in the newsroom with some of today's top headlines. Christian, what do you have?
Well, it's primary day in New York State. Polls are open across the area. Voters are set to decide candidates for several key races. Alyssa Ellman and Diana Kassenbaum are the candidates running for the Democratic nomination in the race for New York's 24th congressional district. The 24th district spans 14 counties, including Wayne, Livingston, Yates, and Orleans. The winner will try to unseat incumbent Republican Congresswoman Claudia Tenney in November. It's a three-way race in the Democratic primary for New York's 25th congressional district. Robin Wilt and Sharita Trawick taking on incumbent Joe Morelli. Wilt is a former Brighton Town board member, and Trawick is a lawyer, pastor, educator, and community leader. Morelli has represented the 25th district since 2018. One major primary race will determine the Democratic nominee for state comptroller. Incumbent Tom DiNapoli is facing a primary challenge for the first time in nearly 20 years, with both Raj Goyal and Drew Warsaw, seeking to unseat him. Polls are open until 9 today. Be sure to check with 13WHAM News for all your primary day coverage. You can find a full list of candidates and races on 13wham.com, and we'll have results for you later tonight on 13WHAM News at 10 and 11. Big changes are coming for two longtime restaurants in Ontario County. After nearly half a century of serving up slices, the Pontillo's in Canandaigua is closing. The chain saying on Facebook the decision was not made lightly, but circumstances beyond their control have ultimately led them to close. A final day of operation has not yet been announced. Meantime, in Victor, Eastview Mall is now searching for a new restaurant after the abrupt closure of Champs. A sign posted outside the bar and grill says, "Closed. Thanks for the memories." A spokesperson for the mall says it was the store's decision to close and it's actively pursuing a replacement. The Victor location was one of the last Champs operating in the country. It's day 5 of the Rochester International Jazz Festival, turning the Flower City into a celebration of sound. Tonight's headliner is Hiromi's Sonic Wonder at 7 and 9:30 at Kodak Hall, while the Music Educators Big Band takes over the Jazz Street State at 7:30. We have the full lineup on the Jazz Lounge section of 13wham.com. 13WHAM is also a proud media sponsor of the Jazz Festival. And that's what you need to know. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Christian, thank you.
We appreciate it. Now let's get a look at what we've got brewing for the next 2 hours. Coming up at 8:30. Did you know this, Steph?
Yes.
It's Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day. We're checking in with one of Amazon's experts for some tips on how to find some deals.
Or is there anything in your cart that you're like, I've been kind of waiting for this day?
Nothing that I was waiting for this day for. It just so happened that I needed to buy 2 things this morning, so I've already purchased it. It'll be at the house by 5 o'clock.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, it's quick.
All right, then in our next hour, a special look at a show you see Saturday mornings on 13WHAM that celebrates first responders. We meet the show's new host, actress and model, Brooke Shields.
How do you like that?
I know.
And after that, looking ahead to one of the Rochester International Jazz Festival's headline shows, we will talk with the bass player from the band Galactic, who will be at Parcel 5 at that stage for a free show Thursday night.
All right, we'll switch gears and take a look at the forecast. A lot of Jazz fans are hoping for some good weather, especially after yesterday. Meteorologist Marty Snyder is here with a look at what they and others across our area can expect. Hey, Marty.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I think we will see some big improvement in the weather throughout the day. Already, if you've been watching throughout the morning up to this point, you've noticed a big change in our view here from the Wham cam. It was a case where we saw that low-level cloud cover really stick around pretty well initially, and it was a case where it was just all in the camera was up in the cloud cover earlier today, and now that cloud cover is lifted just a little bit, allowing us to see downtown from Pinnacle Hill, and I think that cloud cover will continue to open up throughout the day, putting us back into a pretty good amount of sunshine, especially for late morning going into the afternoon. I think we'll really notice a good change by then. But right now, 59 degrees. A lot of places in that near 60 range right now. 60 exactly in York and Dansville. Many places not too far behind that reading at this point. And we should see these numbers increase quite well throughout today and for some upcoming days after that Temperature only in the 60s yesterday, just abnormally cold for this time of year. But today, 75, back into some sun, so that's going to help things out a little bit, down to about 55 tonight, 78 tomorrow. Risk of rain does increase heading into Thursday. A couple showers, a couple thunderstorms then, but much milder than what we did see yesterday, 77 for Thursday. And then as we head into the weekend, we rise back into the 80s and probably well into the 80s for early next week. Maybe a little more summer-like warmth in store as we head into the first portion of next week, so we'll change things by quite a bit by that time frame. But today, just a day of transition. Some sun and a little milder than yesterday, mid-70s for highs this afternoon.
A round of applause for the start of the weekend.
I know.
Absolutely. We've been waiting for it, Marty.
Finally, yeah, it looks pretty nice for us. A nice change compared to what we saw yesterday with that cloud cover and rain and 60s for highs. It's tough to see temperatures stay that cool this time of year.
Yeah.
Just tough on the psyche. On top of just numerically, it's really rare to see that.
It is tough on studio morale.
Yes,
That's
it is.
for sure.
Changing things today.
Yes, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. 8:05, let's go off the top and start with some of the stories that have piqued our interest this morning. I will kick things off today. The FIFA World Cup is more than a week in, and it has been spectacular so far.
Yeah.
32 nations, 16 cities across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. The entire football world descended on North America for the biggest sporting event on planet Earth, and we are right, my friends, in the middle of it. And FIFA, the organization that runs all of this, has very specific rules about just about everything related to this tournament. What the stadiums look like, what the signage says, what the sponsors get, what you pay for a beer. FIFA, an organization that has faced more federal corruption investigations than we've got time to list, has strong opinions about your concession experience. And those opinions, well, they come at a cost. Let's start with the beer. In Europe, a beer typically runs about 4 to 5 euros, maybe $6. One German fan in Toronto this weekend paid the equivalent of $17 for a single beer. He called it unfair and wrong, and then when asked if that stopped him, he said, and I quote, "Well, no. That is the FIFA business model, I guess, in one sentence." Now, to be fair, the prices do vary by city. In Guadalajara, you can get a ribeye taco for $8. In Los Angeles, there's something called a Twinkie cheeseburger
Whoa.
for $22. That is a burger topped with a bacon-wrapped jalapeno stuffed with brisket and cream cheese. And it's not a dessert. That's just what it's being called.
Okay.
In Miami, they're leaning into the local flavor, and this I respect. The signature dish at Miami's stadium, and I'm going to say it wrong, but it's a Cuban-style pan con lechon, slow-roasted pork on a toasted Cuban loaf with citrus mojo sauce. I mean, Miami doing Miami, am I right?
Yeah.
All right. And they also have the empanada mundial, a handmade 5-pound chicken and cheese stuffed empanada named after the World Cup itself. That runs $40, but for 5 pounds of empanada, honestly, I respect it. And then there's this, $75 for tater tots.
Tater
Now,
tots.
well, technically, they're deep-fried hash brown patties topped with caviar, creme fraiche, and chives.
Oh, no.
They are called, and this name is real, Fancy AF Tots. If you just want the caviar without the tots, it's going to cost you $70. An Austrian fan in Miami last week paid $19, though, for a hot dog, chips, and soda. She described it as, quote, a lot of food for a little snack. Now, here's the thing. Not every stadium is doing this. In Atlanta, the Falcons owner, Arthur Bank, promised low prices, and he delivered on this for $3 for pizza slices, cheeseburgers for $5, beers for $8. One fan bought 3 orders of tacos, a slice of pizza, 2 waters, and a Coke for $50 total. Not bad. For a family of 4 at a World Cup match, it can be done. And it needs to be done if you're paying for 4 seats at a World Cup stadium game. FIFA, which requires venues to follow its guidelines on just about everything, looked at all of this and said, yes, this is fine, which, again, for FIFA is on brand. If I were going, I'd pack a snack. And I know you're probably not allowed. I would find somewhere to hide it on my person.
For sure.
And sneak it in.
Especially if it's water. There are ways. Water?
I'm not bringing in water stuff.
Just a small bit of water?
No, I'm bringing in the good stuff, my friend.
Well, in addition to...
Bringing in the good stuff.
You know, all of that food sounds amazing. I think for the empanada, 40 is... It's a lot.
It's a 5-pound empanada.
I know.
That's going to feed you and the family of 4.
Maybe
And you're going to have some left over.
30s.
30s?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the tater tots?
The tater... When I heard that 75, I knew it was because of the caviar, to be honest. I don't think I can argue with it because of the caviar. I don't agree that, it's hash browns. Can make those yourself.
I agree. I think it's over the top. It's FIFA.
Go ahead.
Here's my real damage. Like we got all of these wonderful FIFA sticker books.
Yeah.
You saw those in the newsroom.
I didn't pick it up.
They're very nice. You got to buy the stickers.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. You got to pay for the stickers. I saw somebody online who was at a FIFA game, bought a coffee cup, paid $39 for... It was not even this fancy. Not this fancy. $39 for a coffee cup. He got home. He did what most people would do. Tried to wash it before using it. Put it in the dishwasher.
Put it in the dishwasher.
Destroyed. Now in the trash. All of the, it was decals that were on it.
Yeah.
Were just regular old stickers.
Oh no. That's
and they're charging $40 for it.
Yeah, that's...
Not the best.
Well, we'll see how you feel about this next story.
Okay.
So we'll turn to mine now, and Olivia Rodrigo is saying, all I want is for women in pop to have their moment. If you're unfamiliar with Rodrigo, she's a singer who rose to stardom through Disney Channel. Her last show was High School Musical, the series, and that's where she was able to share her singing talents, and All I Want was a single from the series, just in case you missed that reference at the top of this story. Anyway, the 23-year-old pop superstar is launching her own music festival with an all-female lineup. Apparently, it was inspired by a previous festival. It's called Daisy Chain Fields and takes place on August 29th in Irvine, California. Chappell Roan, Cat's Eye Doechii, and Olivia herself are some of the A-listers expected to perform. There will also be a special guest, or several special guests, including Stevie Nicks. In a post on social media, Rodrigo said, quote, I've had a dream of doing this festival for years, and I am so ecstatic it's finally coming true. So, the Good For You singer also said, I firmly believe that joy, community, and music can be the drivers of meaningful change, and I'm hopeful this festival will be just that. And now, the net proceeds from this event will go to nonprofit organizations that advocate for women and girls. Some of the partner organizations include Baby to Baby, which helps give diapers, clothes, and formula to kids in need. There are at least 10 listed on the festival's website, and fans seem to be pretty excited. So we'll pull up some comments here. On Instagram, you're about to see this user said, quote, to say the least, I'm shocked and excited for this show. Can I afford it? Nope. But I hope everyone has all the fun. Another person said, quote, being able to organize your own music festival featuring an all-female artist lineup just 5 years into your career, oh God, Livia, you are in a league of your own. Over on X, Diane added, quote, love seeing you use your platform to empower other female artists. Tickets for the event start at $250 for general admission. The highest price is for pit viewing, which is $1,250. Presale starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and you can sign up now.
I'm looking right now at tickets.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's different tiers, and they offer... I heard this morning in a report from a different station, one of the national ones, that $250 was actually generous. I was looking for comments about the price, but they are just...
$250 is generous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays, if you want to get any sort of admission that has maybe some good seats, you're looking in the 900s, 700s.
Oh yeah, these are they're not cheap tickets by any stretch.
As you go down to some of the tiers, it gets more specific, and then there could be group pricing. So like if you want to accommodate more people, that's not listed, but there are more details.
Listen, there might be tickets for $200. I just don't see them.
You don't see it? It says $250 for general admission.
No, I'm seeing a lot of tickets starting at like $350 and going to $1,100, which I don't know, seems kind of pricey.
Okay, I'm pulling it up so we can all verify.
Unless this is 2 tickets. I don't know.
It probably could be 2 tickets.
I don't go to concerts all that often.
It's been a while.
So Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, you see? General admission.
Oh.
Where did you see the other one?
I'm on StubHub?
Oh, StubHub.
Okay.
Could be the case.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
So there are different tiers that are available, but I think it's cool that, you know, she has always had her hand in activism, especially at concerts and things. So to have her own festival dedicated to her own activism is great. And she's sending a message to her fans.
That's what I like. I did not know that. Did not know that proceeds were being donated, which I think is spectacular.
Yeah.
I think we need more people in the world to do things like that. More celebrities need to be on board with branding themselves as someone who gives back.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about him the other day, Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a video of him online right now going around. He's at his concert. He's on stage performing. And he says, stop, stop, stop. And he says, this lady down at the front, this lady, you have been at every one of my shows on this tour.
Wow.
He said, somebody go over there and make sure she is not allowed to pay for another ticket to this tour.
Wow.
And so he's covering for her to continue to go and sit. Yeah. He said, I got to change my set list to entertain this lady separate from the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
That's the kind of good stuff we need. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to get me a little angry.
No.
It didn't. I'm smiling.
And I think it's a massive undertaking to start your own festival. So all the power to her and best of luck. It's in a couple months. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Are you going to go?
I don't think I can. August 29th, I think that's back to school season, right? So
yeah,
we're going to be on coverage.
We could arrange something.
We'll see.
We'll see. Hey, coming up, the Buffalo Bills are getting ready to kick off a new era in Orchard Park. Chris Lopez is live ahead of the new stadium's ribbon cutting this morning. We'll check in with him on the other side of the break.
Hey, don't forget, you can watch us on the go wherever you are. We are streaming live on the 13WHAM YouTube page and foxrochester.com. We are back after this.
8:20 this Tuesday. Football season is right around the corner, but Bills fans have a reason to celebrate right now. The team getting ready to cut the ribbon on a new stadium in just about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, the team's new home represents a historic day for Western New York, and we're there as Orchard Park gets ready to usher in that new era. Our Chris Lopez is live at the new Highmark Stadium for us with the very latest. Hey, Chris, how's preparations going?
Going pretty good. Right now they're doing stadium tours with some of the media. And right where I'm standing right now, this is where they broke ground 3 years ago. And it's finally here. That ribbon cutting is just in a little over an hour. Much anticipation for the new Highmark Stadium. And I spoke with one of the lead designers. I had an interview with a former player named Scott Redisick. He is the founding partner of a firm called Populous, which got the contract to design this stadium. And he spoke about many things. And one of the things he did speak about when it came to building this stadium and designing it was keeping the home field advantage that the Bills have had for decades. And what they did was they took the weather conditions like the snow, the rain, the wind, and the cold, and made sure the opposing team was exposed to them, but protected the fans in the most extreme weather conditions, keeping them dry and warm. They did that by making sure the stadium was built in a bowl-like structure with paneling that was opaque, so the weather could get into the stadium, but only affect what was going on the field. Now, according to the designers, they also built the largest stadium snowmelt system in the world. The outside perimeter rooftop of the stadium is built like a V shape so that it captures the snow, then melts it, and there will be no snow runoff that could possibly fall onto people walking around the stadium during extreme conditions. I'd also like to mention that they built the seating in a way that if hardcore Bills fans wanted the cold, they can have that too.
You know what? If people want to sit low and close in the lower bowl, and they want to be in the rain, and they want to feel the snow, and they want to be in the distance, close proximity to the players on the field, they have that opportunity. But you know what? If you've been sitting outside for 50 years and you're tired of getting wet and you're tired of getting snowed on, then you know what? The canopy was a big part of that design to help that experience so that you could be in places that are going to be drier and warmer than you've been before.
Ribbon cutting is about an hour and a half away. Like I said, the certain members of the media that are on tour right now, and we're going to be here for that ribbon cutting at 10 o'clock. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio for now.
Exciting stuff.
It really is.
I'd call it a touchdown.
And that'd be correct.
And it would be correct.
Thank
you, Chris.
Hey, coming up at Check of the Forecast with meteorologist Mark McLean and a look at some weather trivia.
We're back after this. it reverberates easier because there's no hair to absorb it.
Is there no insulation?
No insulation on that dome.
It is 8:25. That's meteorologist Mark McLean here with a check of the forecast and also some weather trivia.
Yeah.
Looking forward to see what that's about. Maybe this heat.
Sunshine? How about that?
We'll take it.
Right? We'll keep it positive. But Sunday, we had the highest sun angle that we'll get for the entire year.
Okay.
Has it already started to?
It's already started.
Is it 2 seconds today?
I hate that part of the conversation. I think it's 3. So you're going to have to
An
find
extra
something to
second.
do. And those extra 3 seconds of darkness.
Yeah.
But, weather trivia is going that way today. Let's have it. Okay, so Sunday, how high did the sun get in the sky at solar noon? And here's your choices. Did it get 66 degrees high, 70 degrees high, 68, or 73 degrees high in the sky?
Boom. Got it.
Really?
Yes, we've talked about this before.
He's a very good physics
man.
student.
We have talked about this
He's a
one
planetary physicist.
before.
I survived physics, so
Yeah, you survived it?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look, I was never in physics.
Never made it that far?
No.
C's earned degrees, baby.
Yeah,
That's
listen.
it. Okay.
I made friends with my chemistry teacher, and we rode that wave right to graduation.
Do what you had to do.
Yep.
Steph's got an idea or no?
I'm gonna need some time on this one.
Okay, all right. Well, we're talking about that answer. At 9 o'clock, we will have it for you. And of course, put your, well, maybe not a guess, put your answer up on Facebook. But
Don't Google it.
You know what? We maxed out. But because of the way
We are daylight maxing.
we're daylight maxing.
Oh, Stephanie, no.
Oh,
No. Oh, my. We're going to have to send you away with Christian.
Oh, timeout corner.
Yep.
that's awesome, by the way.
That was
8:54.
creative. That was good.
It was good. 8:54. Actually, technically, our latest sunset will be on June 26th.
Okay.
So we're losing time on the front end right now. We're not yet losing time on the back end of this. So
Most people don't care about the front end of it.
right.
But it's seconds.
And this varies too. You know, if you're over in Boston, this is closer to 8 o'clock, late in the 7 o'clock hour for the sunset. And if you're, west of Buffalo towards Cleveland, the sunset is actually in the 9 o'clock hour.
Whoa.
Yeah, because it's an hour for each time zone. And if you're on one side of the time zone, you're on the the earlier side, and on the back end of the time.
What if you work in one time zone and live in
I always
another?
thought about that. What a pain that would be for
Wouldn't it
time
be?
cards and all the rest of that.
You'd have to set the clock on the stove, the one that you check right before leaving,
Yeah.
to the work time.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you'd be on their schedule for sure. But Jazz Fest, speaking of sunshine, it's back. We had the drizzle, the mist, the clouds, the 63 yesterday. That was it. That was one of the lowest high temperatures ever for June 22nd in Rochester. It was one of the coldest starts to summer that we've ever had. 67 at 9 o'clock, 63 at 11 o'clock, and what should be a very pleasant night for you if you're heading down to Jazz Fest. And 6 out of the last 7 days have rained. Today, we are happy to say that that's going to be a 0.00
Yeah.
through the afternoon. I've never been so happy to be a zero in my life. Right? We're not going to put any more rain into that bucket today, but it certainly looks like it. You look at that cloud deck, and it looks just like it did last evening, but that cloud deck is going to thin out for us. We have 59 degrees for you, the ultimate Doppler showing the dry weather, but the clouds are still very close by. They are just to our east. So a lot of spots through the city and east are really into that thick cloud deck thanks to a system just to our south. But again, that trend is going to be in our favor today. High pressure starts to build in, and that's going to clear things out pretty nicely. Late this afternoon, tonight, and also for Wednesday before that next system off to the left-hand side of your screen starts to come into play. And that's going to give us a chance for some showers around town on Thursday. But close to normal. Hey, we'll take normal. What's normal anyway? 75 today, 78 tomorrow.
You.
Normal is working with me every day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is that why you need therapy?
Wow, people are coming for vengeance today.
77 on Thursday. The average is 80. The hour-by-hour forecast has us at about 5 degrees below normal. Yesterday was 17 degrees below normal. So
Yeah, we'll take that.
yeah, this is a big improvement. And tonight we'll see numbers back in the mid-50s. A partly cloudy sky, just a little bit cool again for this time of the year. And it is Dan Schrack weather as we head towards next week. It's the tropical stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Humidity,
Stamp of approval.
I get to put the pool cast back in there.
Yes.
Late this weekend and next week we'll be back at the pool. How about
We all worked way too hard on those cartoon abs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We'll have to run that one again.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
It's amazing what AI can do, right?
It really
is.
is. It really. In case you missed it, you got to wait until we get to Monday.
We'll run it next week for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
Probably
a cool
in the 9
image.
o'clock hour.
All of this rain, Mark.
Yes.
Any sort of impact on the agriculture, or are we going to be okay?
You know, I'm noticing out in the garden yellowing of leaves.
Yeah.
And it's just too wet. You don't even need to water. Hard to keep the nutrients in. So, on that first, when it dries out after a couple of days, the first time, you want to get some fertilizer in there, and, I use a 20-20-20 in the garden out here. And just to get that green back into the garden.
So Thursday, should people maybe pull the plants back a little bit?
If you got a potted plant, you get it out of the rain. But we've had a bunch. I mean, we're 6, 7 inches above normal. I wasn't going there for the,
I know.
You know what I mean. But for the year, it's been one of the wettest springs on record.
He uses a 20-20. I go 30-30-30.
That's hot. That's a lot.
That's a
You gotta
lot.
be careful with that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't mess around with
I
that.
buy
That's
the one at
rocket
the
fuel.
store. I buy the one at the store that
Yeah.
the nice people say you should get this.
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
sir.
That's a
the one I
balanced
buy.
one.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, don't go anywhere. We're getting some Prime Day tips on the other side of the break.
And we're gonna check what's in Stephanie's cart live on air. I was asking.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good morning. Great. How you guys doing?
Terrific.
Great.
I hope you brought gift cards for us.
We got plenty of gifts, and I heard you guys talking pool weather, so we got plenty
Hey.
Nice.
of deals for your pool.
Well, it's Amazon Prime Day. You can say that for the next 4 days as Amazon extends its shopping special event for 4 days for the second time.
Yeah, for Amazon Prime members, there are deals on products like electronics, home goods, kitchen appliances, you name it, they've got it. This morning, we are going behind the scenes to check it all out. We've got spokesperson Mark Heintzman at the Amazon Air Hub in Dallas for us this morning with some shopping tips. Mark, thanks so much for waking up with us. We appreciate it.
Good morning. Happy Prime Day.
Thank you, sir. How do you celebrate Prime Day?
We celebrate by delivering for customers. There's millions of deals today through the rest of this week. You can see a bunch of them out on this table here. You mentioned I'm at our Dallas Air Hub, which is hopping today. We've got packages crisscrossing the country, making sure orders get to our customers.
And Dan has already taken advantage of the Prime Day opportunity. He's got his own package on the way very soon.
Yes, I had to place an order early this morning, not because it was Prime Day. It just happened to be Prime Day. And I do believe I got a deal, which was nice.
You definitely did. It's good when you get that double bonus during these Prime deals.
Absolutely. All right, Mark, talk us through Prime Day. What can we expect to see? What do you have out there that people will want to shop for?
So we have millions of deals. That sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. We've got 4 days of Prime Day this year. We've got deals across 35 different categories. You see a bunch of them here, whether it's fashion trends, our Amazon devices, cosmetics, things for your home like air purifiers. Even if you want to get a jump on back to school shopping, we've got school supplies. So across 35 different categories, deals are dropping multiple times a day. So if there's something you're looking for, I'm sure there's a deal for you.
And when it comes to some of those appliances, whether it's for home, electronics, etc., what do some of those markdowns look like? Like half price, 35% off? What does that look like?
So what's very exciting this year, you can use our new AI shopping tool. So Alexa Plus Shopping Assistant has been rolled out earlier this year. And what you can do, you just type right into our Amazon search bar, whatever you're looking for, whether it's a product that you want to get at a certain price, it'll alert you when when it hits your price point, or if it's the lowest price point that it's been in, maybe a couple weeks. If you're looking for, a well-reviewed product, if you're looking for maybe a cosmetic product that you want to make sure it's got good reviews, that AI shopping assistant is going to help you out. To make sure you're getting the best deal or you're getting that product, that you're looking for.
Mark, we have got a friend who is got a big event, a big celebration, we'll say, of sorts coming up in the near future, and they're in the market for some very nice shoes. Is that something she would be able to find on Amazon?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I'm not a shoe expert, but I know we got shoes on sale. These Steve Madden jelly shoes, I guess they're called. They're one of our biggest deals going today. So if they like these Steve Madden jelly shoes, those are on sale. So, head to Amazon.com, check it out. It's one of our great Prime deals.
Well, I don't know what her wedding dress looks like, but something tells me she's not going to want the orange jelly shoes for the wedding dress. But we appreciate the effort.
I mean, jelly shoes, they're having a moment now, especially with summer. And I know that you were able to show us a little bit earlier a floaty as well. So people heading out to the pool, it seems like they can shop for summer through Amazon.
That's right. If you're heading to the lake, heading to your pool, this guy's 50% off during Prime Day. So get your unicorn floaty, bring it to the pool, cool off. It's the time of year to do it.
Hey, Mark, we're running low on time, but I have to ask, and maybe you don't know the answer, or maybe you do know the answer. You know all of those Amazon Basics products, paper towel, toilet paper, Kleenex, all of that kind of stuff. What do the Bezos use in their household? Are they using Charmin, like the fancy stuff, or Bounty, the quicker picker-upper, or are they using Amazon Basics?
I'm sure it's Amazon Basics. They're great products. And you know what? Maybe ask our AI shopping tool. It'll help you out.
Ooh, might give that a try.
Good response, my friend. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Take care. Thank you.
Happy Prime.
And when we come back, we're just a few hours away from the Bills cutting the ribbon on their new home, just over an hour, actually. A look at how Orchard Park is celebrating this morning.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around, my friends. We're back on the other side of the break.
Scooch. I was going, there you go. I want that phone.
In less than 2 hours, Western New York will mark a new chapter in football, opening Buffalo's new Highmark Stadium right in the heart of Orchard Park.
Let's go!
Buffalo!
There we go. New Highmark sits just across the street from the old Highmark Stadium, where that one was, and it's promising years of new memories for fans and players alike. Chris Lopez is live there this morning. Chris, there are people filing in there behind you. Is there excitement in the air?
You could say so. I'm not exactly sure who those people are. I know that some media members are on a tour right now. I would say those people are probably incredibly excited because they get a firsthand look at how this stadium is designed. And speaking of design, I spoke with the lead designer last week, former Bills player Scott Radisic. He's also the lead designer for this new stadium here. And we talked for about a half hour, and about, I'd say, 3 to 4 minutes into our interview, he used the word intimidating probably 5, 6, or 7 different times. And I had to stop him. I said, Scott, what do you mean by intimidating? And he said, look, we're trying to keep home field advantage, and that means playing outside and being exposed to the weather. The other thing he said was we want to make it loud. So they designed the stadium so that it could keep the sound isolated so it doesn't escape easily. Now, the old Highmark Stadium had a 70,000 seat capacity. This new Highmark Stadium is a little over 60,000, so they lost about 10,000 screaming fans. He also said that there wasn't anything that was allowing the sound to reflect and reverberate and stay in the seating or the bowl area at the old Highmark Stadium. Now, this new design makes the bowl area one of the steepest and closest bowls in the NFL, and with that, what they did was allowed the sound to amplify and reflect and really make it hard for the opposing team to hear calls out on the field. And without effective communication, it makes playing the game of professional football a lot harder than it already is. Also, the upper deck is closer than any other stadium in the NFL, and the steel canopy reflects that sound as well.
So it is going to be louder than the old building, just because of some of those kind of design features in the building. Now you go ahead and you put one of the best sound systems in the entire country in that building, and it's going to rock on game day. It's going to be magical.
Yeah, pretty magical, exactly. That ribbon cutting is at 10 o'clock, and I believe there's going to be a media gaggle after that. Media is on tour, like I said, right now. Mike Catalana, Jenna Cottrell, they're all on tour getting an inside look of that. We're out here holding it down until that ribbon cutting. Guys, back to you in studio for now.
Holding down the Fort Lopez. That's why we like you, my friend. Thank you, sir.
Chris. Coming up, summer is a time for celebrations and festivals. How local police are working around the clock to keep them safe.
Hello.
How's it going there?
How did we get the short end of the stick and we're not at Highmark Stadium?
I know, right?
Like, I mean, whether you're a Bills fan
8:47 this Tuesday morning. In this morning's Crime Stoppers, we're looking ahead at preventing crime at some of our local summer events. Gates has its big summer celebration coming up this Saturday. It's happening at Gates High School, Gates Chi-Li High School, rather, I tried to say, celebrating America.
Gates police want to be sure there is no trouble. Chief Robert Long is with us this morning to talk about how they hope to achieve that. A lot to look forward to this summer season in terms of big events, especially the one happening in Gates. So tell us, what are some of the priorities when it comes to planning security for these events?
Yeah, the biggest priority is making sure that everybody's safe and everybody has a good time. You want everybody to show up. You want everybody to enjoy themselves. This event, there's going to be food vendors, there's going to be arts and crafts, music all day long, fireworks. We're even having a parade beforehand.
Oh, wow.
So we're going all out for the 250th celebration of our country. And at the same time, we want everybody to be there, enjoy themselves, but be safe in doing so.
What does crime prevention and safety look like from the aspect or from the perspective of Gates PD at an event like that? How do you prepare for something like that when you know there's going to be a massive influx of people, a big crowd?
Yeah, this is months in the taking. We started actually back in 2024. Planning for 2026, just because of the gravity of this event. And as you move on, you see that more vendors are coming, more people are participating in your parade. You know your attendance is going to be higher. So as the police department, we have to say, hey, we're going to get this huge amount of people in one spot. How do we make it safe? And, you know, at these events, you tell kids to stop running or doing things because people get upset. They think that you're just trying to be like, police them and everything that they're doing. But, you know, a kid running might run into somebody, which they fall over and get hurt in the middle of a crowd. You know, and it's just small things like that you want to try and, get a handle on. There's an area that we have for kids for play so that they're not near food vendors where they could run into something and get hurt. So let the kids do their thing, let the adults do their thing, and make sure that everyone's just being safe there and, stopping people from potentially fighting or, injuries. That's the bigger thing, is just walking on unsteady ground sometimes and getting injured.
Well, it's great that it's a family-friendly event, is what it sounds like. When it comes to crowd control, are there checkpoints, for example, making sure that people have, that small bag that usually they bring to concerts or festivals with them?
Yeah, we learned a long time ago with our summer celebrations in the town parks that we do set up checkpoints, and it's not to necessarily pat everybody down that's coming in, but it's to make sure that there's definitely entry and exit points so that we can see who's coming, who's going, kind of control that a little bit so that you're not going out and then bringing a whole bunch of things in. We have restricted the ages so that you can't just drop off 12 teenage kids at the front gate and think that they're coming in, because we won't allow that to happen. We make sure that there's an adult who's responsible, and that way we have somebody that is there at least if something does happen. Say one of those kids falls down and gets hurt. What do? You're calling a parent who now has gone out to dinner or something, and you have no contact for them, and you got to take a kid to a hospital. We've had that happen before. So it's good to have that parental unit there, or a guardian of some sort that's of age that can make a decision medically if need be.
So if there is a teen on summer break who plans on attending, wants to go with a friend or two, what's the age requirement? What do you say you got to be to get in without a parent or guardian?
Yeah, we say over 18. So
Okay.
At that age, we would let people in at that age by themselves. But, the younger teens, just as long as there's a parent, guardian, older brother, older sister, somebody there that's going to be responsible, just in case something does happen. It's sad that, the kids could be out playing and, you bump your head, and now we have a semi-conscious person that you need to take to the hospital. What are you going to do? And it's good to have a friend that knows what's going on, or a contact that's right there, and, you're able to make that decision.
And to put things into perspective for anyone who may have, unfortunately, ill intentions, what are some of the consequences that people could face if they're there to cause trouble?
Yeah, if they're at our event to cause trouble, we're going to have enough police staff, security from the school, and some help that we have from the outside coming in. So that'll be able to control the crowd. So if something does happen, say someone tries to start a big fight or something, we're definitely going to be pro-arrest, taking people out of there and escorting them off the grounds and off the property to make sure that they're not continuing this behavior, because we want the people that are there, which is 99.9% of the crowd, to enjoy the music, enjoy a slushie or an icy from a vendor, and pick up some cool artwork and just have fun, So that's the ultimate goal with this, and it's not to be there and be the big bad guys and take everybody out. But if you're going to go there and you're going to cause trouble, we're going to get rid of you.
Chief Robert Long, Gates Police Chief, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
On the other side of the break, schools are getting ready to close for the summer, and some families may be looking for how to put food on the table while their children are home. How FoodLink is helping in our area. The school year is winding down for districts across Greater Rochester, but as kids head home for the summer, some are losing access to a reliable source for meals.
When June hits, when July and August hit, that means thousands of school meals disappear for a lot of local families.
FoodLink connects people across 10 counties in western New York with resources for food. According to Feeding America, the 2023 food insecurity rate rose to 12.8% across our area, its highest in 10 years. That number is steeper for students, with the child food insecurity rate at 17.6%.
If we were to consider that most kids get breakfast and lunch for free, that's 10 extra meals per week that parents are trying to provide for kids during that time.
FoodLink is working to bridge that gap by launching its summer meal program.
Any of the summer sites that we run programming for, they're going to be eligible for these meals. We also sponsor open sites. That's going to be places like rec centers, libraries, places like that where the kids don't necessarily have to be in a program, but they could stop by for a meal regardless of enrollment.
The nonprofit is meeting families in need where they are through the Meal Mobile too.
So we can even give them a meal to take now and a meal to take home to kind of help them stretch their food dollars. A lot of times we're actually connecting with parents and they're able to bring food home for the entire family, which is nice.
The nonprofit also wrapped up its annual Fill the Bus campaign in partnership with Wegmans last week, encouraging people to donate at checkout.
Between 50 cents, $5, anything makes a huge difference.
And all those donations from thousands of people around the community, they add up at 21 local stores, and that money, again, goes a long way to us, making sure that we can put food on the table for thousands of local families.
It's an effort they say is crucial for child development.
We know that when kids have access to healthy nutrition meals, they have the ability to focus, they have the ability to retain information, and they have the ability to learn and grow more successfully.
9 o'clock this June 23rd. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on Arc Rochester. I'm Dan Schrack.
And I'm Stephanie Joseph. That is meteorologist Mark McLean back with us again for a look at the forecast, the answer to weather trivia, and of course, Muddy Paws.
The answer to trivia. Have you noticed your shadow length outside during different times of the year?
I walk so fast to that car that I
was like, woo.
What shadow?
So that's a no. So there's some math involved, some trigonometry involved in this. You can figure this out through the year. Not that we're going there. We're not going there. Okay, we're not going back to the classroom. But the angle of the sun in the sky changes, as you know, through the course of the year. So that's the weather trivia for today. How high did that sun get in the sky back on Sunday? Did it get up to 66 degrees high, 70 degrees high, 68 degrees high, or 74 degrees high in the sky over Rochester?
Hey, let me ask you a question as you start to go through these responses.
Cheryl D, Dave C, you have a great Tuesday too.
Thank you.
As it goes down, as it decreases from its high, how much does it decrease on a day?
It depends on the time of the year.
Oh, okay.
Jim, good morning to you. B, Barbara B, Katie and Robert D, Janet B, Frank B, Mary Pat D, Eva, Richard, and Will D. Hannah, producer Hannah kind of consolidated.
Clumped people together.
Mary D, Tim D, Lori D. We've got Paul, Cassandra, Lisa, and her dad in the B category for this morning. David B, Judy C, Rod C, Barb D. Oh, she'd love to see you. Saying hi to Abby. Allison C, Debbie B, Barbara has D. And we've got Yvonne with C, Charlene has B, Florence D, Dennis has B this morning. Lots of responses. We've got Tahuti with D, Michael B, Tom D, Marianne, Dakota, Debbie R, and Ron with B. Sandra has D this morning. And another page. Babs.
Wow.
Hey.
Big fans.
David B, D. Reno, Cheryl K, and Betty have B this morning. Lots and lots of responses. Last but not least, Don and Kelly with B. I think there was more than 50 on there. But it's fun because if I walk out at solar noon right now, my shadow from the top of my head to the parking lot is only about 12 inches long. If I do that on December 21st, my shadow is almost 11 feet.
Oh.
That's the difference.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Stephanie.
Okay.
Now, you put X over 100.
Okay. We're doing proportions now?
You find the square root of pi.
I'm going to go get my abacus.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Please do. Please do. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I narrowed it down to B and C before I even saw the responses. I feel like B, just because they're both close to each other.
We had a trivia too where we talked about tropical radiation, sun having to be higher than 66 for tropical radiation. So, here.
I don't think I can go wrong with B.
B? It is in fact B.
Yes!
There you go.
Look at that.
23 degrees high in the sky, and that yields about something like 1,150 watts per square meter outside. It's a ton of energy. And that goes from the 11th through the 30th, so fun little...
Oh,
my gosh.
Look at Itsy Bitsy there, celebrating the semi-quincentennial.
So we asked for the pictures, you know, and in our pieces that we run every day, send in your patriotic photos.
Yeah.
Here we go. No.
A patriotic cat.
And no muddy paws on Kitty today.
Oh, love it.
So, not that we would notice it with that coat, right? Wednesday has dry paws. Look at this. Thursday, wet paws. Friday, we're in between dry and wet paws.
Itsy Bitsy, though, is looking at the camera like,
or that flag,
the joke's on you because I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I'm thinking
I'm an indoor
looking
cat.
at the flag and like thinking about swatting it or something.
Probably.
No, saying the pledge.
Oh.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance
To the
See
flag.
the cat
Or-
that's laying on my living room.
or singing Lady Liberty.
Because that's
Oh
how
my
cats
God.
think.
We need to do a studio recording. There has to be somebody
I'm
here.
working on it.
You are?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are we going to have it in time
Now
for
that'll
our
get ratings
cookout?
for the Ark.
Oh, we'll have it in time for the cookout.
Speaking of things that won't stop, rain. Rain. More than 6 inches above normal since March 1st, so we need to find the off valve.
back.
Yeah, but it does help us here. It does help us on the pollen count. It knocked the grass pollen down, and this is as low as the count has been all year. So if you're starting to feel better, that's because that count is bottoming out from all this rain recently. That's the one place it actually helps us. Now, speaking of the rain, the clouds that produce them are only 1,000 feet above your head. That means that we have a very low cloud deck out there, and it's very hard to scour out those clouds. There's no rain necessarily coming out of those clouds. Those are mainly east of Rochester. We're starting to see a little sun west of the city, and that's going to be the trend as we move through time with high pressure building in. That's going to get us back to sunshine by this afternoon for all areas, and a nice evening out there tonight. So if you're heading to Jazz Fest, again, looking pretty good for you. We'll find a few more clouds into late Wednesday and Thursday as that next weather maker starts to move back into town, but closer to normal. Yesterday wasn't anywhere close. 63 was one of the coolest starts to summer that we've ever had in Rochester. The first full calendar day of summer was 17 degrees colder than normal. It's back to the mid and upper 70s for your forecast, not only today, but the next few days. Gradual clearing, back to sunshine. Tonight we'll drop back to the mid 50s with that partly cloudy sky. And again, we're going to be breaking out the bathing suits next week. The old Arc Pool Cast is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to dig it out again. Mid 80s by Sunday, near 90. I would not be surprised if we hit 90 early next week, not only once, but maybe several times.
Whoa.
Next week.
We will take it.
Yeah, a big change in the overall weather pattern next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. No complaints from me.
Yeah, I was thinking, when are we going to put up the fall count?
No, there's a moratorium on that till October.
Oh,
Yes,
till October?
Yeah, we're pushing it back further.
We made
What
it.
about August?
Labor Day.
No.
I'll settle out of court for Labor Day.
Really?
That's sometime in November,
No.
right?
No.
When
Yeah.
say-
No, there is a moratorium on all countdowns. It came down from corporate.
And remember, when
okay.
you say you love fall, it's still fall on December 20th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Just remember that.
it's my birthday season, so I'm happy either way.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm wrong. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, don't go far. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester.
We're back right after this, and hey, stay with us online. We are streaming live on the 13WAM YouTube page and foxrochester.com. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
The football season is right around the corner, but Bills fans are ready to celebrate, and they have got a reason today. In just about 45 minutes, the team is going to be cutting the ribbon on the new stadium, Steph.
I know, the new Highmark Stadium. I thought you were going to continue.
Oh.
But it represents a historic day for Western New York, and we're there at Orchard Park as it gets ready to usher in that new era. Our Chris Lopez, he's been live there all morning as that excitement is building.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we have been outside of the new Highmark Stadium since about 6 o'clock this morning. The ribbon cutting is set to take place in about 50 minutes. I believe some media members are on tour right now, so very exciting stuff. Bills fans have been waiting around for this for about 3 years. They broke ground in 2023. It is now opening today, June 23rd. And like I said, ribbon cutting is at 10 o'clock. And I spoke with one of the lead designers of this stadium, former Bills player, so any one of the hardcore Bills fans should know this name, Scott Radesic. He played for the Bills in the late 80s. And I said, hey man, what's unique about this stadium? What's cool about this stadium? Let me know about these different features. And he talked about the stadium maintaining its intimidating structure as well as the home field advantage that the Bills have had for decades. And what they did was they took those weather conditions like the snow, the rain, the wind, and the cold and made sure the opposing team was exposed to them, but protected the fans in the most extreme weather conditions, keeping them dry and warm. They did that by making sure the stadium was built in a bowl-like structure with paneling that was opaque so the weather can get into the stadium, but only affect what was going on the field. Now, according to the designers, they also built the largest stadium snow melt system in the world. The outside perimeter rooftop of the stadium is built like a V shape so that it captures the snow and melts it, and there will be no snow runoff that could possibly fall onto people walking around the stadium during extreme weather conditions. I'd like to mention they also built the seating in a way that if hardcore Bills fans want the cold, they can have that too.
So that, you know what, if people want to sit low and close in the lower bowl and they want to be in the rain and they want to feel the snow and they want to be in the distance, close proximity to the players on the field, they have that opportunity. But you know what? If you've been sitting outside for 50 years and you're tired of getting wet and you're tired of getting snowed on, then you know what? The canopy was a big part of that design to help that experience so that you could be in places that are going to be drier and warmer than you've been before.
Now, the stadium doesn't come without its controversies, right? About $850 million in taxpayer funds were dedicated to this stadium, making it one of the highest taxpayer-funded stadiums in the history of sports. So that made some fans a little bit angry. There was also the PSL thing. We covered that about a year and a half ago. Personal seat licenses. That is the ability, the right to obtain your season tickets, and those came in at a whopping $50,000 for some, which I believe in this case is probably going to put additional pressure on the Bills this season, especially after last year when they digressed. For now, reporting in Buffalo, Chris Lopez, 13 WHAM News.
9:17, and it's time for
Truth or Trash. Here we are. Trash. Truth.
You know the drill. Christian Garzone has brought us some headlines and some deadlines, and we get to decide which ones are truth and which ones are trash.
Yeah, I got 5 stories today, guys.
Okay.
We got some work to do.
Any mobile toilets?
What's that?
Any mobile toilets?
No, that was yesterday. The robo toilets.
Okay.
Oh, God.
But our first story is about a robo cop in Ohio. You know the movie RoboCop came out in '87, I think. Stephanie, you do know that one? Well, here we go.
Oh, my God.
One Ohio police department's experiment with an AI RoboCop is over with. The city of Dublin pulled the plug on DubBot, which spent 10 months patrolling parking garages. DubBot was equipped with all kinds of cameras and emergency comms designed to connect with actual police. DubBot provided no information that led to a single arrest or issued any tickets. It cost around $70,000 to deploy this thing.
I'm not paying a ticket if that thing stops me.
I know.
What city
You're just
was
gonna,
it from again?
Dublin, Ohio.
Okay. When you see that thing coming, you just kick it.
Yeah, I know.
Like Wally, doesn't it? Like,
Or Baymax.
Or 2D.
No.
Let's talk next about the candy cigarette comeback, if I may. Did you
No.
know for years
What?
in New York State,
Oh,
you
my
sharing?
God.
candies? Yeah, I'm sharing. I passed some this way.
You said pack,
Just like the old
plural.
Peter
always wanted to
Jennings
lighten
news.
up on
Just put
air.
it between your fingers like the old newsroom.
I
days,
don't know if I'm allowed to. Oh, it looks like something else.
Did you pack them?
No. I didn't pack them, no. But just between the fingers there, just like the old days, like 1960s, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like a mint.
Did you know that
There you go.
candy cigarette companies in New York, they can only label them as candy. They can't say that they're cigarettes. And it's crushing these companies because they feel that the kids don't know what cigarettes are. They just see them as candy. So they're pushing New York State lawmakers to put cigarettes back on these labels to bring a. Their profits last year dropped by 300% for some of these companies, Target and King.
Yeah.
I mean, these are just fun. These are just fun to have. Yeah, bite me.
There's 45 calories.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I used to have these as a kid all the time. Sometimes they had the flour in them with the bubble gum. They were wonderful. Yeah.
Have you had the candy grass yet?
No, the candy. No, we're not going there.
I mean, it's the same thing. You just hold it like that.
You don't hold it like that. Hold it a different way.
What's grass?
But yeah. Oh God, these are sweet. They're like just like the inside of
try
a. God, those are something.
A Tic Tac.
They're chalk. Yeah, you could probably write on a chalkboard with them.
It's 45 calories for one of these?
One of these things, yeah.
Wow.
It's a literal stick of sugar.
It is.
That's all it is. My teeth are rotting.
45 grams of nicotine.
So that's the cigarette candy comeback, or
Not
the candy
bad.
cigarette comeback, rather. Let's move on to Connecticut. Skeletal remains of people found in a home sold as is. So a foreclosed home in Connecticut purchased at auction is now the center of an investigation. All we know is the remains were inside the home. Police do not expect foul play in this. The bidder paid $82,000 for the property. The identities of the deceased have not been released. Now let's go to another story in Vermont. Ghost home in Vermont also sold as is with a sicko specter. A foreclosed home in Vermont having similar issues. I don't make this stuff up. With a couple complaining.
No, that's exactly what you do.
A foreclosed home in Vermont is having similar issues with a couple complaining of a perverted poltergeist who they claim is nude and seems to flash them at times for a thrill. Only being spotted in the bedroom and bathroom, the couple there is also demanding their money back.
What's he do? Lift up the sheets?
Lift it up and see
What's in these candy cigarettes?
I don't know. A little bit of fun. They're laced candy cigarettes. And the last story we got, a girl fakes own kidnapping to get money from parents. A 12-year-old girl disappeared from her home in Brazil and began sending text messages to her parents telling them she'd been kidnapped and the kidnappers were demanding a ransom. Police were called and tracked the girl's location, only to find no kidnappers. The girl confessed to making up the story and is now charged with extortion.
And grounded.
And grounded.
For
That's a
eternity.
worse punishment.
So those are the stories. Ohio giving up on RoboCop, the candy cigarette comeback, we're hoping anyways. The couple in Connecticut with the skeletal remains that were found. And then the perverted poltergeist in Vermont. Yes, questions?
Forgive me. Yes, I was too distracted by eating the candy cigarette to pay attention to the story. What was the story?
So the story is you can only label label in New York State, candy cigarettes is candy. You can't put cigarettes on the label. And the companies, their profits are dropping like 300% year after year. So they want to push New York State lawmakers to put candy cigarettes
There are
back on the
multiple
labels.
companies that still make these things.
Yeah, well,
Wait,
I mean,
like the old labels actually had a picture of a cigarette on them?
Yeah, exactly.
Allegedly?
Just to have a little bit more of an educational experience for the kids. They know what they are, and boost their profits back up. These companies are really suffering here.
I'm ashing on my suit right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know,
no.
Yeah, ashing on your suit.
Pass that over here.
These are just so much fun. Just between the fingers.
I
Sometimes
think
you
I
have
got the good one.
long day at work, and you just want to relax and unwind with a warm Pepsi and a candy cigarette. Like
Yeah,
I said.
absolutely. Kick back,
Sounds
relax,
like a horrible
smoke
Right,
a Camel.
exactly.
Yeah.
So melt in the warm Pepsi.
Okay.
Would ladies first? Ladies
Okay.
first. Chivalry's not dead, Stephanie. Tell your friends.
I'm gonna say the first one is true. The second one, trash all the way. What? The third one, I'm gonna say true.
Okay.
This fourth one, I'm going to say it's a little hard. I'm going to say trash on that, and then I'll say true. So, true, trash, trash.
Gonna get
Sorry,
canceled.
true.
Yeah.
True, trash, true, trash, true.
You're going to get a candy cigarette on your lap. If you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
careful.
All right.
I just ashed on you, Stephanie. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was pointing at Dan. You're next.
Ohio gives up on RoboCop. True. Candy cigarette. Trash. Although, listen,
It was a delightful experience.
don't call it a comeback because I don't think they ever went anywhere. Okay.
We used to have these all the time. as
I know
kids.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're delightful.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Skeletal remains. Wild. True. 3 people. Bizarre.
Yeah. The
See?
sicko specter. Woo,
Yeah.
look at me.
Peekaboo.
I mean, if anything, you would see a shape.
Yeah, you would. What
Thanks for
shape
no
would
thanks.
that be, Steph? And then, so I'm going to say trash on that.
Okay, fair enough.
And then the girl fakes her own kidnapping. I am going truth on that one.
Okay, gentlemen over here.
We're the same.
All right. Well, for the first one, I mean that's like what we have with the cameras for speed traps. So we kind of have that here already.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say they wouldn't give up on that one. That's a revenue maker.
Yeah, big time.
Maybe
not.
Yeah, but I don't know. That the whole picture that kind of threw me out. But I'm going to say
Yeah.
they have it. Candy cigarette. I think that's false. The skeletal remains. I'd say that's true. Dan seems to be onto that one.
Yeah, he made the wild eyes.
Yeah. And I want to say that I've heard something about that fourth one, about the ghost home.
Yeah.
Really?
That situation.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Anna
don't know if it
Nicole
was
made a
true,
whole
but-
movie about it.
Anna Nicole Smith.
And then the final one, I'd say that would happen. That could happen, yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, RoboCop, garbage. Put that thing back in the closet. They gave up on it, true. Candy cigarette, come back. Oh, I should have it. There we go.
There we go. Right in your head. There you go.
Gives you that.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
Peter
Give that
Jennings.
smoky
Yeah.
Walter Cronkite
Peter
feel.
Jennings.
Yeah.
Back in the mouth here, okay? I'm going to go false.
Oh, I guess
Wait,
we're.
don't play them.
I guess we're
don't
just
play the
She's
answer.
just moving them
Third
along
one
here,
true.
but yeah.
Putting up the
Fourth one
answers.
true.
There we go. There we go.
This one true.
Yep.
Oh,
so
we got a lot of truths.
RoboCop is true. Candy cigarette, that's fake. Come on. Skeletal remains, that's true. The sicko specter, that is false, but also. I'll just go, the last one's true. But Marty had a point because the other day on the radio on George Norrie, I was listening to a woman who claimed her underpants were pulled off by a ghost in the middle of the night. And she was,
Isn't that show great?
yeah, it's great. She's like, they tore my underpants off in the middle of the night. He was standing
Wow.
at the foot of the bed.
First time in 20 years.
Put my cigarette out on you.
I'm done. So yeah, that's where the inspiration for that one came from. Yeah,
Oh, no.
that show's wild, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
It really
That's
is.
so
Some of those
so-
callers.
Yeah, on their way to work, you listen to it because
Yeah.
it's on.
Abby,
on?
Abby just said stop.
She wishes
We can't. We can't. On the other side of the break, hey, stick around. We are talking to Brooke Shields. The actress is talking about the return of Hearts of Heroes back for its 4th season. Gentlemen, We're back after this.
Maybe.
Welcome back. 9:29 this Tuesday morning. Saturday mornings on 13 Wham, Hearts of Heroes brings you the stories of America's first responders and everyday heroes.
The Emmy-winning series will return for its 8th season on July 11th and will debut a new host, a very familiar face. And she is none other than actress and model Brooke Shields. Brooke is with us this morning by Zoom. And we also welcome the series' longtime disaster recovery expert, Sheldon Yellen. Good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
Thanks
having us.
having us.
Absolutely. So I want to talk a little bit about the series in and of itself. For anyone who may be unfamiliar at home, can you give us just a rundown?
Well, I think what you'll find in Hearts of Heroes is the authenticity of what happens when somebody needs a response from our heroic first responders. And Brooke and I have been on scene so often. You get to see victims that are rescued, but these people that come are just so into what they're doing. They put their lives on the line. They risk it all to risk a stranger. And Brooke,
And the stories are so unbelievable, and you find these people in these unbelievable situations, and the truth is accidents just happen. And these are stories of compassion and courage and really watching people step up and risk their own lives to save other people, to save animals, and it's just so heartwarming.
Mm-hmm. And Brooke, what was it about this show as a series that drew you in and made you want to sign on the dotted line and say, yes, I'd love to host this?
As an actress, you do tell stories all the time. That's sort of what we do. But these are real stories, real people's stories. And that just hits home in such a different way. And to be a part of really having these stories be told and celebrating these first responders who are incredible human beings, and they have compassion and they have such courage, and watching them really step up and save people's lives when it means the most. And you just listen to their stories and you're very heartwarmed. So I wanted to be a part of it.
Absolutely. As you were both saying, first responders, they deserve all the flowers. They are the true heroes, selfless heroes, really. Is there any story, of course, without giving too much away, but a story that you can hint to in the show this season that really connected with you?
Well, I think we recently, there are so many. Brooke said so many, she's right. Recently, there were 2 police officers that risked their lives. There was a car stuck on train tracks, and the train was fast approaching, and within seconds, they got an unconscious man out of the car. And it's unbelievable to see when this train just barreled that car down the track.
It's incredible. I mean, there's so many stories. A woman survived a snake bite because of the fast thinking of a first responder. You know, kids get caught in flash floods. They're just having a good time being kids, and all of a sudden, they are almost at death's door. And when you watch these incredible responders, even the training that they go through to have them be at the ready, and they saved these unbelievable kids.
And we're so lucky we get to see the victims reunited with the people that actually saved their lives. It's pretty heartwarming.
And when you hear these kids, you know, they're so mature and they're so thankful, and, you know, kids are saving their entire families from fires.
It's absolutely wonderful, and to really be able to see that firsthand, I'm sure, is just amazing. When you talk to these first responders, what is their reaction? I'm sure to them it's just a everyday thing. They're out there saving lives. So what is it like for them to just recount these moments?
I think what we find more often than not is we go to show our gratitude, and they say, for what? All we did was our job. And it's unbelievable that somebody can risk their own lives for a stranger and just say, that's just my job.
And it's also not ego. You know, it's like these are stories of true compassion, you know, and this is what they train for, and this is what they give their hearts to, and it's so great, I think, in this day and age where so much is negative on what we watch on TV, to really celebrate these people. And they're humble about, they don't want to be celebrated, they just want to be able to keep doing what they are trained to do.
Sheldon, in some of this B-roll, we see you in some precarious situations. I'm wondering, Brooke, if you had the opportunity to experience anything along those lines.
I like staying with my feet on the ground. I will tell other people's stories. This one's propelling off buildings in icy water, going through the training. I used to be like that, but in my more mature years, I've chosen to not be as risky.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
I like my feet on the ground as well.
See, Sheldon, I'm like you. I'll go for the risk, my friend. Sounds adventurous and fun. Thank you both so much for joining us this morning. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And when we come back, a closer look at one jazz festival headliner set to take the stage at Parcel 5 later this week. We introduce you to Galactic.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Balance of Nature.
Liberty trees were gathering places for American revolutionaries across all 13 colonies. In the heart of Annapolis, Maryland, stood one such tree with roots deeply intertwined in the story of America's founding. On the campus of St. John's College, one of the oldest colleges in America, stood a symbol of revolution, the Maryland Liberty Tree.
This is where the first sort of meetings were held to talk about independence, or the Sons of Liberty gathered under the Liberty Tree.
More than 120 feet tall, the tulip poplar reached impressive heights while its roots traced back to the birth of a nation.
You see, back in earlier times, sometimes you didn't have a building to convene, so you would pick the largest tree or the most beautiful tree, and that's how this particular Liberty tree began.
As the Revolutionary War loomed in the 1700s, it was beneath the branches of the Maryland Liberty Tree where patriots gathered to plan their resistance against British rule. Among them were men who would later sign the Declaration of Independence.
And this place, this tree, was the rallying point for the Sons of Liberty when they were in protest of the Peggy Stewart, which was a ship that brought tea into Annapolis.
But at 400 years old came a moment in history that the nation's last original Liberty Tree would witness, but unfortunately not survive.
And then finally, Hurricane Floyd, which came up the coast in 1999, really put it in such a situation that they were afraid that it would fall over and hurt or kill someone. So they decided to take the tree down.
That's when Scott Watkins sprang into action.
I came over and asked for a portion of the tree. Could I have the roots? They said, take all you want.
From those roots, 2 pieces were commissioned. A cross that was gifted to the first brick chapel in Maryland, and a gavel that was presented in recent years to the Maryland State House.
I really hope that when people see this, that they take a moment to think about what that trajectory of history means and what it means to be celebrating 250 years of American democracy.
Today, the legacy of the Maryland Liberty Tree also lives on through a grafted tree with the same DNA that was planted on St. John's campus.
The roots of liberty.
To commemorate America's 250th anniversary, seedlings grown from the Liberty Tree scion are being planted across Maryland. In fact, Liberty Tree plantings are taking root in many other states across the country this year. For Amazing America, I'm Taylor Murray with the National News Desk.
Well, as the Rochester International Jazz Festival enters its 5th day, we're looking ahead a couple of nights to one of the headliners at the Wegmans stage at Parcel 5.
Yeah, they are Galactic from New Orleans, known for their mix of sounds from rock, funk, blues, jazz, hip-hop, and of course, much more. We are excited this morning to have the bass player Robert Mercurio with us now. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us. We appreciate it.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Very good, thank you. Very good. So you heard our little description of how we would describe Galactic, but for someone outside of the three of us who may be unfamiliar with you, which is kind of what the Jazz Festival is all about, who you don't know, how would you describe the sound?
Well, we are based out of New Orleans, so that definitely is heavy into our sound. And yes, we are known to bridge a few genres, but generally, I would say we're a New Orleans funk band. R&B, soul is in the basis of it. But yes, we do have a couple little hip hop and rock elements that go along with it.
That's really exciting. How long have you been part of Galactic? How many other members are there?
I mean, it's kind of crazy because we are celebrating our 30th year this year. Which is kind of crazy because, it was just a little band that we started in the 90s. But there is 7 of us, and like 5 of us have been in the band the whole time.
Wow.
It's really,
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
That's really incredible. When you're together that long, you become a family.
It truly is. Like my wife says, I'm married to, 6 other people.
That's got to make for an interesting life, though, on the road. What is that life like?
I mean, it's great. I always say, I'm not like a traveling salesman where I'm all by myself out there traveling and it's lonely. I'm out there traveling the world with my best friends, and it makes it a much more enjoyable experience. We definitely are foodies, and we just like to have a good time and laugh. And, I think over 30 years, we've all learned how to deal with each other.
I'm sure. Having a good time is what it's all about.
It is.
To know, when it comes to your sound, how has that developed over time from the 90s to now?
That's a good question. In the 90s, I think we were definitely more of like what I call like a retro funk band. We were heavily influenced by the sounds of the 70s, which now seems like forever ago, but in the 90s, the 70s, it wasn't that far ago. And throughout that time, there has been, a bunch of other genres that have come through, from hip hop and even New Orleans music, like bounce music and stuff like that. So, I think we're rooted in funk and R&B, but definitely over the years, some other influences like some blues, stuff like that has made its way into our music.
And what's it mean to be coming to Rochester and performing at the Jazz Festival for you and your bandmates?
Oh, we love it. I mean, we can't wait to truthfully, anytime to get out of New Orleans in the summer is a blessing. And so we're really excited. And the further north we can get, the more excited we get. So, yes, we are very excited to get back up there. We're heading to Ottawa today, and then we'll be heading over your way tomorrow. Or no, on Thursday.
That'll be a lot of fun. Honestly, people are so excited when they're at Parcel 5. The energy is high. What are some of the things that people can expect? Obviously, they can probably dance along to some of the sounds.
There'll be some dancing, some good times. Our singer, Jelly Joseph, is fantastic. She is definitely one to keep an eye on, and she pretty much makes friends with everybody in the audience every time we play, just because she's that kind of a person.
I mean, it sounds like a great time that you're not going to want to miss. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys out there.
You sure will.
Hey, don't go far. Some trending stories filling your feed this morning on the other side of the break.
Back right after that.
9:49, time now for some stories that are trending. We begin with a new dating trend that is all about embracing one's most honest and unfiltered self.
Okay, I am going to pay attention.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yep, go for it.
Okay, it's called Goblintimacy? Yes.
I was just paying attention. I want the dating advice.
Okay,
Tell me.
so this new viral term is described as dating as your authentic self, even if that means looking like a disorganized, scatterbrained goblin.
I mean, okay, so nothing out of the ordinary for me. The idea derives from the term goblin mode, which is a form of unapologetic self-expression that encourages the rejection of societal norms, so that's all me, and expectations in favor of fierce authenticity.
By revealing your inner goblin off the bat, you'll weed out partners who would never be right for you in the long run.
According to psychotherapists, mine in particular, when this trend is applied to the dating world, it essentially means showing up as the full version of yourself to the first date. That's the person without filters or masks to make oneself more attractive to a potential partner. I do that on a daily basis.
Well,
for all of you.
They go on to say that within today's dating scene, it's almost impossible to find a genuine and authentic partner.
If you want to apply some how did I say it?
Goblintimacy.
Goblintimacy to your dating life, people recommend switching up the way you dress to showcase authenticity on a date, maintaining eye contact, okay, even setting time limits for the meetup.
Okay.
The date starts at 6 and ends after breakfast.
I'm glad you did the sound effect. Dating experts also warn that there's a fine line between authenticity and oversharing. There's also a fine line between over-curating yourself and being messy.
Yeah, many people have unfortunately tried this method only to find themselves trauma dumping on potential partners.
Oh no, this is a recipe for disaster.
Right?
Oh no, you need to, make yourself look nice.
Ease into the relationship.
It's just like for a potential job.
Yes.
You want to show up looking like your best self, not your most authentic self.
Yeah, you want to tell all of the lies up front and let your employer slowly find them out after you've signed the paperwork.
I mean, that's how you get the fish.
It's exactly it. Okay, so if being authentic isn't your cup of tea, there's a second dating trend that's going viral online.
It's called bum maxing. It's a dating trend circulating online in which men deliberately act emotionally unavailable, tell women they're busy, and disappear for days. All under the theory that this behavior attracts women on a primal level.
Forgive me. What are we?
This is just, stop it all. It's wrong.
This is garbage.
Yeah.
This is absolute garbage. According to those who participate in this trend, they say that women are drawn to the reserved, mysterious type, claiming that women chase after them because of it. No, they're single. Don't take advice from them.
Dating experts have other thoughts and opinions, many calling it toxic and manipulative. The trend has grown in popularity online, with some women on social media saying that they are searching for hot, chaotic guys when it comes to dating. Some saying they prefer to chase than not.
Yeah. No. You should not have to chase anyone. No. That's a recipe for disaster. What separates bum maxing from run-of-the-mill bad dating advice is nothing. Nothing. It's bad dating advice.
According to experts, this trend appeals to a generation of men who did everything, right? Got educated, got stable jobs, and still can't get a match or a second date.
Okay, so let's work on ourselves then.
Yeah.
Let's maybe not focus so much on the paycheck or bulking up at the gym, and maybe sit down and talk to a therapist and kind of look inward, look at the reflection maybe, not the one in the mirror. Those who admit to taking part in this trend say that they are over rejection and disappointment, saying it's the best way to operate while at a distance.
Well,
listen, rejection never ends.
Yeah.
Rejection is something that you need to become comfortable with in life to become a comfortable and functional human being.
Yeah. We could go on about this, and maybe we will. Our final thoughts, they are coming up on the other side of the
No,
break.
I reject that, Stephanie.
No more candy cigarettes?
No.
No, we need some fresh air.
Mine.
Yes, not good
It's
for the
heavy
lungs.
in here. It's heavy.
It is.
Wow.
It is. I'll tell you what.
It's time for our final thoughts.
It is time for our final thoughts. What a morning it's been.
It has been. We got Prime Day, Primary Day.
Yes.
Bills Stadium, New Highmark.
Brooke Shields.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brooke Shields. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wild.
A dream.
Galactic.
Yes. That's going to be so
excited.
fun.
We had somebody else, didn't we?
Who did- In the 8 o'clock hour?
That's right.
The chief.
Yes.
We had the chief.
Robert Long
Yeah.
was here.
And we had Mark McLean
Oh.
Wow.
on the show.
Wow.
You know, that
I mean,
Well, I know
Hands
you're
down
feeling
the
yourself.
best guest.
they only let that happen a couple of times for the ratings. They don't want to.
Yeah, don't want to sink the ship all the way. Hey, that does it for us here on ARC Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning starting at 4:57 over on
13 Wham ABC.
That's the one.
Much more live local news coming up later for 13 Wham News at midday. Mark and Christian, we'll see you then. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.